Hello. My name is Callista, and welcome back to the Shapeshifting Detective. In the last episode, we had spoken to everyone, which means we are good to move on to the next chapter. It is now 9 o'clock, and Dorota was killed at 10, which means, if Ellis is going to be killed, she's probably also going to be killed at 10. We are getting ever closer to when Ellis's life is going to be truly in danger. I'm a wee bit nervous. About that.
Large to fit in the room.
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Munro has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Munro fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Munro.
And we are good. Let's head on to the next chapter.
Led straight into its mind.
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. It's been a while, however, Rayne, when we asked him about whether or not he had a criminal record, he became very evasive. Ooh. Is that plot point finally going to be tied up? What have you got on Rayne?
Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
What did he do?
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts.
Oh. That is a little bit more serious than I had anticipated. Ooh. Yeah, I want more information. When was this?
About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And there's a good chance he could be the killer. Door's behind you.
3 months ago. Oh my god. I was assuming it was going to be like a while ago. What was he doing in Hong Kong? We don't know how long Rayne's been travelling with the tarot readers. I got the feeling it had been for a while, but maybe they were all in Hong Kong. I don't know. Oh, that is intriguing. Oh, we can visit Poe.
Twisted amalgam of fear.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
Guys, but had other uses for me.
I mean, that's fair. He has a cast iron alibi. He was playing five-a-side football at the time, so it is literally impossible for him to have killed Dorota unless he hired someone to do it, and that's not the feeling we're getting so far. So I think that's fair for Oscar to want to leave. Where are you going to be for the next few hours?
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realise I was under house arrest.
You should probably go somewhere where there are witnesses.
Thanks for the advice. I hope I'm not the only suspect.
Not the only one, but you are one of my two main ones.
Lady drifted back to the center of the room.
You're the detective. Munro just called. This is madness. Who would want to hurt her?
Are you and Munro close? Anyone hate Munro? Do you know Dorota Shaw? Tell me about August. Ooh. Lots of things to discuss with Poe. Okay. Are you and Munro close?
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things.
Are you romantically involved with her? Is she dating anyone? Oh, I don't know about either of these questions. Because here's the thing, that she's got a murder threat on her. I mean, in all likelihood, this is probably because of her connection to Dorota. There we go. It's probably because she was romantically linked to her, or there is a traveller involved. So, like, the other people that Ellis may or may not be seeing, sleeping with, whatever, does it really matter? But then again, it could be nice to get that clarification on Poe's relationship with her. Is she dating anyone? Again, it didn't sound like she was dating Dorota. It sounded like they had a relationship. And there was some level of commitment there, because Ellis did say, oh, maybe she was planning on leaving me. But there are very many ways of having a relationship without it classifying as dating. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the top one. Are you romantically involved with her?
Heavens, no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Munro and I are good friends, that's all.
Okay. I was about to say this guy is no Lexi, but I do think he's rather cute. He has a very attractive voice. However, he has a wife and 3 kids. I'm sorry, Poe. I will back off. I will back off, sir. Anyone hate Munro?
Only a madman. Or woman. Munro is August's sweetheart. Poe and Munro. That was her idea.
I mean, he's talking about the radio show. Obviously. Then again, we could get more information about it. So yeah, I don't think this is too off the beaten track. Poe and Munro?
Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Munro who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, Detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about.
What's the Free Radio Project?
Uniting August via the airwaves. Munro's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor's surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
How can she afford free radios? She's forcing people to listen to you. I mean, she isn't forcing. If they don't want to listen, all they have to do is turn off the radio. How can she afford free radios?
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course.
Again, so far, all we are hearing about Ellis is very positive stuff, which is suspicious. Some of the most beloved people are often some of the most hated. You just won't hear about it. It'll be people talking behind their backs like, oh yeah, hi Ellis, hi Dorota, yeah, or are you having a good time with your radio show and you're off to Juilliard? Oh, isn't that great? Fucking bitches, like, oh, I hate them. Like, when people are so beloved, those hatreds, they tend to run deep. And that can get very nasty. Do you know Dorota Shaw?
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Munro? What makes you think she's in danger?
Their tarot reading predicted it.
Tarot? Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
What gentleman? Where were you last night? He was on the radio. Again, Poe and Munro have cast iron alibis. If it was one person, then you could argue, oh, it was a pre-recording. However, if the pair of them are in the studio, then they are each other's alibis. So yeah, I don't think we need to ask this. It's superfluous information. What gentleman?
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it.
Tell me about August.
You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
History doesn't interest me. No, tell me more. I want to learn everything. No, tell me more.
The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
What really happened?
It's true that Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town. This one.
Go on.
They slaughtered everyone. Men, women, and children. All dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
Wow. So everyone in August is descended from pirates. Where's the mass grave? Ooh. I mean, not everyone is going to be descended from pirates. People will come and go. I mean, would the mass grave even be known? I mean, were pirates particularly good at, Okay, we should mark down on the maps where we left the mass grave. You never know. We need to be organised. We are organised pirates. Ooh. I could go for either of these. I'm slightly more intrigued by the first one. So, everyone in August is descended from pirates?
Yes. August was built on the blood of innocents. Kind of puts Dorota's murder into perspective, doesn't it?
Well, thank you for the story, Poe.
On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Munro, detective. She's the only Munro I've got.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Ellis, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
We can't be moving on. We can't be. Oh, thank... I was about to say I've barely done anything. Excuse you? Yeah, keep investigating.
Humans don't want to die. But more than that, humans don't want to be in pain.
Oh, it's you. I was hoping it might be Zach.
Well, I mean, Oh! He's changed his name a little bit. Okay, no, I had something I was gonna say. It's gone. It's gone. If it was important, I'll add it in whilst I'm editing, but oh well. Do you know John Pope?
No.
From Poe and Munro on the radio?
Oh, him, yes. I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though.
Really? Oh, to be fair, he said it was Ellis who delivered the radio. Then I guess you could use this to double check that, see if he's ever been inside the guest house, maybe. Yeah, I don't see any harm asking this. Really? He didn't deliver a free radio too?
Are you mocking me, Sam? No, I have never met the man.
Sorry. Have you seen Zach lately?
No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up.
Important news?
Yes. If he ever shows up.
Well, Zach will show up, I can promise you that. Ellis says she gave you a free radio?
Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall. Sometimes cuts through the unbearable silence in this place.
You said you'd never met Ellis. Remember anything else? Ooh. Correct me if I'm wrong, it wasn't that she said she'd never met her, it's that she kind of quoted the thing off the radio. She never said whether she'd met her or not. Remember anything else?
Not really. I expected her to be blonde for some reason.
Everyone said that so far. Bronwyn said the exact same thing. I had her pegged as a blonde, but nope, Mercury was right. Whoop.
To spread. He only needed to write one letter.
What
only
the
needed
fuck?
to walk to the bridge once. Stare.
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you?
I'm so sorry you're crying, but I've seen something fucking weird. What was that about? Why is she wandering around with scissors? Okay, if she's not the murderer, then there is a murderer at large. She's wise to be carrying a weapon. Oh, that gave my heart such a start. Flipping heck. Are you all right?
Yeah, I always cry around this time of night. What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try for Lexi and Rayne to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change?
I'm here, things have already changed, I don't know. Yeah, the fact that you're trying, and if you're constantly trying, obviously, like, you try and nothing sticks or nothing succeeds, and that can be so hard. That can be so insanely hard, but you have to keep trying. If you just lay down and do nothing, then that's when you've failed. That right there is when you failed. As long as you are trying, eventually, things will get better, or things will change, or you will make some sort of a difference. And it might only be a minor difference, but it'll be a difference to someone. And that's what matters. I'm here. Things have already changed.
Maybe. If we could just save one person, Sam. Ellis. We need to save her. We need to.
Okay. I like you, Bronwyn. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for you. Also for Ellis, it is her life. But, I hope we can. I really hope I don't screw that one up. Did you keep an eye on Violet?
Yes. She's definitely got a monkey on her back.
How do you mean?
I saw her get changed. She's got all these scars on her back in the shape of a monkey. Like they've been burned into her. What the hell happened to her, Sam?
Aliens? And... again, now I'm wishing I had asked how the people in the spaceship were being experimented on, but like I said, I didn't trust that it wasn't gonna be like, the aliens are raping us, Sam. The aliens are rapey bastards. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I'm like, you're good, you can stay over there. Oh, that is weird. Having a monkey burnt into your back, that's beyond weird. Ooh. Anything else?
Yes. I managed to sneak a look at her laptop. She's been Googling Ellis Munro.
Ooh. Do you know a Lawrence Petrovsky?
It rings a bell, but... no. Sorry, Sam.
Rayne's hidden his identity. Has he only been with the tarot readers for 3 months? Flipping heck.
Lights came on, and the annoying ding sounded to remind...
Ooh, tell me about Hong Kong. I know the chief said he's a flight risk. I'm inclined to go into it. I don't think he'll run. Because I don't think he'd leave the others. I don't think he'd leave Bronwyn or Lexi. And they wouldn't go. They want to stick around to save Ellis, so it could make him very jumpy. But I don't think it'll make him leave. Oh, let's leave it till last. Tell me about Lawrence Petrovsky.
So that's what this is about. Chief Dupont has finally dug up my old record. I am Lawrence Petrovsky.
And the murdered girl?
Victoria Cheng. A very good painter. I didn't kill her, though. I was trying to save her.
Tell me about it.
Hong Kong. It was our 3rd encounter with a traveller. We'd managed to trap her on the roof of an apartment complex. Roughly translated, the building was called Flight, which was ironic. When the traveller realised we had it cornered, it tried to jump off. I managed to grab Victoria's ankle, but I couldn't hold on. Hong Kong being Hong Kong, there was about 37 tourists that filmed the whole thing. So to some people, it looked like I was dangling her over the edge of a building to meet her doom. I wasn't. I was trying to save her.
Okay. So this was an incident involving all of the tarot readers then. Or maybe they heard about Rayne via this incident and they invited him to join their group then. I don't know. Again, I'm inclined to believe him. I don't know why. Rayne has a preference to lie via omission. So generally speaking, the things he says are trustworthy. It's the things he doesn't say that you have to wonder about. So when he says it was a traveller, the traveller jumped and I managed to grab onto its ankle, but I couldn't hold on. I do believe that. Which does beg the question, how do you catch a traveller?
Honestly, you don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them. Continuously trying to stop them ruining lives.
Can you kill them? Can you force them to leave? I mean, I think the only way you could kill a traveller is by killing the inhabitant, and even then, what's to say that they wouldn't just immediately hop? I think if it is a traveller, then we're kind of fucked. Because I think the only way you can force them to leave is by making them think, oh, I'm in a no-win situation here, I need to GTFO. And I don't think there's any real way to kill them without killing the host. Can you force them to leave?
No, but they don't like being exposed. If Mercury pointed them out, they're already in trouble.
How can you tell they've gone?
We'd do a reading. Mercury would know.
Their mouths moving, but it takes a while to hear what
Ooh. Few things here. What did you find out from the Ouija board?
Quite a lot, but I'm not sure how much of it is useful. Apparently this town has a lot of spirits with a lot of unfinished business.
Yeah, that'd be the mass grave, probably. I mean, unfinished business that is unfinished. I mean, they both seem rather useless, if I'm being honest. Spirits?
I guess every town has a good population of dead, but they usually move on. These were different. They were in pain. So many of them. What happened in this town?
Pirate murder. That's what happened. Anything about the murders?
Yes, the general message is anyone that tries to stop Ellis dying will be punished. Sam, be careful, please.
I want to be careful, but I also want to make you guys happy, so... Tell me about Victoria Cheng.
Oh my god, who told you about Victoria? She died. Jumped off a building. We tried to save her. Well, Rayne tried to save her. Sam, we need to save Ellis. Victoria's already gone.
Do you know a Lawrence Petrovsky?
A who? What? Petrovs? What?
If Rayne hasn't revealed his real name to them, then let's respect his privacy. Lawrence Petrovsky.
No. Should I?
I guess maybe they were kept out of the courtroom. I don't know. Because Rayne did say we chased her up onto the roof. And given that Lexi knows, I would assume he was talking about Bronwyn and Lexi. He was talking about the three of them. What can you tell me about Poe?
He's off the radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really, really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help.
Okay.
Great. Let me just draw 3 cards for you.
Aren't I supposed to ask a question? Aren't you supposed to shuffle? Both are true. Aren't you supposed to shuffle?
I shuffled before you got here. Okay. Oh, the 2 of Cups. That's mysterious. Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to? Maybe someone you've met recently? The Lovers. I did not expect that. It seems this attraction has the potential to be life-changing, if you want it to be. And finally, the Knight of Cups. This card is about pursuing your heart's desire. I think it's time to tell that someone special how you really feel. Wow, what an interesting reading. Does it mean anything to you?
Oh, Lexi! Oh, Lexi! That was adorable! Oh, I love her! No, that means nothing to me. It means I should ask you out on a date if we survive this. Sorry, Lexi, the feeling is... No, the feeling is mutual. It means I should ask you out on a date if we survive this.
You catch on quickly, don't you, Sam?
Yes! Yes! Date confirmed, if we live. Oh, and well, now we have to live. Now we have to save Ellis, we have to survive, we have to catch the murderer, because if we don't, Lexi might not date us. Oh, I love Lexi so much. She's so cute. Oh.
As they waited for him to elaborate.
That was adorable.
All probes so far have malfunctioned.
Don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
Oh, hello. Oh, you're right. Sir, whose name I do not know, the existence of travellers has already been confirmed. The tarot readers know. Oh, I just noticed Oscar is gone. We can no longer turn into him. Oh, I guess in that case, maybe it is a traveller. If that's why we've been sent, if, whoever that guy is can detect when travellers are involved, then maybe that's why we've been sent. In which case, that points to Rayne and Lexi. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. In a way, I'd kind of prefer if it wasn't a traveller that was doing the killing. Because if it is, then there's no real motive. It's just a case of, I am a alien from another dimension and I want to murder a bunch of redheads because I can. Compared to if it isn't, like I said, I've pointed out 2 motives for Violet and Zach. I'd really rather this be a case where there is a defined motive. I like that in fiction, where it's like, I did this for X reason, compared to, murder mysteries that are like, ooh, I did it for the lols. I'm like, that's not satisfying. That's not satisfying at all. I want an actual motive here. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh well, in the next episode we begin shapeshifting once again. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.